All right, let's talk about a word you probably use, well, all the time. It's one of those words that's so common, so simple, you almost don't even notice it. But trust me, there's a hidden power packed inside, and we're going to unpack it.
So, let me ask you something. How many words do you think you really need to speak English? You know, to get by, to communicate pretty much any idea you have. Are we talking 10,000, 20,000? Well, what if I told you the real number is way, way smaller?
Get this. The answer is just 850. Yep, that's it. 850 words. This is the heart of a system called Basic English, and it was designed to be this super simple but really powerful tool for people to communicate all over the world. And the word we're diving into today, it's a total star player on that list.
And that's really the secret sauce of Basic English, right? The whole idea is that a small vocabulary can be unbelievably effective if the words you have are versatile. To really see what I mean, we're going to put one of the hardest working words from that list of 850 under the microscope.
And here it is, our case study for today, the word use. It's a cornerstone of that Basic English list, totally essential for building out ideas. But as you're about to see, there is so much more to this word than meets the eye. Okay, so here's where it gets really cool. This tiny four-letter word, it's not actually one thing. It's two. It's got this kind of double life, and the secret key to unlocking it is all in how you say it. You know, most native speakers do this without even thinking about it. But when you stop and actually break it down, it's pretty fascinating. All right, listen closely to this. When we're talking about an action, the verb, it ends with a soft Z sound, use, like a buzz. But when we're talking about a thing, the noun, it has a sharp S sound, use. Hear that? Use, use. That one tiny little shift in sound, it completely changes what the word does in a sentence. So let's really dig into that. Okay, first up, part one. Let's talk about use as an action word, the verb. And remember, this is the one with that buzzing Z sound at the end, use. So the most common meaning, the one we probably all think of first, is all about application, right? It just means you take something, could be a tool, could be an idea, and you put it into action. Take this sentence, for example. This hammer is used to hit the nails. The hammer has a job, a purpose, and we're applying it to that job. Super simple, totally clear. A direct action. But the verb use has another side to it. A much darker side, actually. The meaning can shift, like a lot, depending on the context. So what happens when the thing being used isn't a hammer, but a person? And this is where you really see the depth of this word. Use can also mean to abuse someone, to treat them like they're unimportant, just for your own gain. The spelling is exactly the same, but wow, the emotional weight is on a whole other level. This example just hits you, doesn't it? She only uses him to do the house chores. Here, uses has nothing to do with applying a tool. It's all about exploitation. That is a seriously powerful, negative meaning, and it's all hiding inside that same little word. All right, let's completely shift gears now. We're done with the action, the verb, and we're moving on to the concept, the noun. And don't forget, the sound changes too. That buzzy Z sound is gone. Now we've got a sharp, crisp S sound, use. So as a noun, use is all about the purpose of something. It's the why or the how. It's not the act of doing something anymore. It's the idea of the application itself. Think about the phrase, they put it to good use. See, use isn't what they're doing, it's the thing, the destination for their action. They're taking an object and pointing it toward a good purpose, a good use. And what's cool is that the noun use can also be something you can count, like this battery will last for 2,000 uses. In this case, a use isn't some abstract idea. Nope, it's a single countable time that you apply it. One use, two uses, and so on. So to recap, we've got two pronunciations and a bunch of different meanings. But the power of this little word? Oh, it doesn't stop there. Not even close. Now we get to the really cool part. How this one simple root word just blossoms into a whole family tree of ideas. And this right here is the magic of Basic English. The whole point is you don't need a million different words if the words you do have can build and stretch and adapt. And let me tell you, use is an absolute master builder. Okay, look at this. This is where it all comes together. See how all these new words just grow out of our two original forms? From the verb use, you get other actions, right? To misuse something or reuse it.
You even get the person doing it, a user. Then, from the noun use, you get all these descriptive words, like useful or useless. It's like a whole ecosystem of meaning, all from one tiny root.
So when you think about it, use isn't just a word. It's more like a tool, like a Swiss Army knife. It can be an action, a concept, a description, even a person, all depending on which little tool you decide to fold out and, well, use.
And that brings everything full circle, back to our main idea. The real power of a language isn't just about having tons of words. It's about how much heavy lifting each word can do. That's exactly why a small, smart vocabulary like Basic English can be so incredibly expressive.
So I'll leave you with this question. Use is just one example, right? What other simple, everyday words are out there, just hiding the same kind of depth and power, right under our noses? Because once you start looking for them, I promise, you'll start seeing them absolutely everywhere.